What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Dylan, back with another video. Whew. Just analyzing the Lakers and Hawks game, man. Honestly, the game started off pretty good. I thought the Lakers kind of came out with some decent energy, but slowly but surely you started to see the same problems that we've been seeing for majority of the year. We have issues with containing the pick and roll without having Anthony Davis at the rim. He's out today because of his spasms. So we had Jackson Hayes, who did a decent job, but at the same time, he's our third string big, so you can't expect him to come in and replace Anthony Davis. This is not going to happen. Another issues I continue to see are just the lack of perimeter defense when you don't have Vando on the field, on the court. You know what I mean? Like, Darvin Ham still won't start Vando to help slow down some of the quicker guards on the opposing team. It's like Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell have never been defensive players. So you're putting them in a situation where they got to start and they got to guard the best wings. The best guards on the other team. Trae Young got whatever he wanted. DeJounte just blew by whoever was around him. The best person that guarded DeJounte, I think, was like Rui on occasion. And, of course, Vando, who's our best defender, because Cam Reddish is still out. Of course, people think Cam Reddish is trash, whatever, but nah, he's averaging 10 a game. He's one of our best perimeter defenders. We miss Cam Reddish a whole lot. But the only problem is that Cam Reddish is not as an offensive player as D'Lo or Reeves. So Reddish might get you 10 points and a couple rebounds and some assists and some steals, but he's not going to come out and give you 25 like D'Lo had been doing the last couple of weeks. So I still think that they need to try to figure out a way to, when Cam gets back, to try to make this trade, man. As much as I like D'Lo, I like Reeves, but you got to think about it, man. Like, the same problems are going to continue to happen. If we even make the playoffs this year, who are they going to guard in any series we have to play against? They can't guard De'Aaron Fox. They can't guard Jamal Murray. They can't guard Devin Booker. We're putting our wings to guard the guards. So it pretty much puts us in disadvantage. So if you're putting Cam Reddish or you're putting Vando on the opposing team starting shooting guard and point guard, it makes our point guard and shooting guard have to guard bigger players. So it's pretty much like you're playing 3-on-5 because two of your players can't defend, so they're going to foul. So that's the whole problem with D'Angelo Russell and Reeves. They're not bad players, but they're going to put the team in the bonus faster than you need them to put the team in the bonus. And we saw that tonight with the Hawks. As soon as they got switches on them, they blew by them, put pressure on the rim. Even if Anthony Davis was in the game, I still think we would have won or barely won with Anthony Davis in the game if he was healthy, because he could actually score and get some blocks and rebound. But you're putting so much pressure on Anthony Davis to defend the rim every single play down the road because you can't contain the perimeter guards. So what's going to happen? AD has to come up higher to try to guard the penetration from the pick and roll and the high pick and roll. And then you have an open lob because AD's leaving his man to help contain the dribble. He can't contain the dribble and contain the man he's guarding. So these are just issues that Lakers are going to have to fix. I'm a huge Lakers fan. I didn't think we'd be this bad this year, to keep it real with you. But when I started seeing it, and honestly, LeBron, he's been struggling too. He's struggling to finish at the rim. I don't know if it's his ankle injury he's dealing with or he's just 39 years old. He's going to have stretches where he's going to look 39 years old. So this is exactly the reason why you're going to have players around him who can pick up the slack and bring out energy. Like Vando had a good game again, 12 points, 6 rebounds, a couple steals. Like, he needs more minutes, man. Like, I really think if Vando played more minutes, he'd be averaging like 15 points a game because he's getting easy looks in transition. He's getting easy backdoor cuts, dunks. He's attacking the rim. He's doing things that the coaching staff is asking of him and that Laker fans have been asking from him since the year he wasn't taking any shots, wasn't looking at the basket. It's like, bro, you're 6'9", you're athletic, look at the damn basket and go attack the rim. So these are things that I feel like the Lakers are going to have to do if they want to salvage this season and try to make a push for this to either be a playing team and then do what they did last year, or to get to the 8th seed, because they're dropping games against teams that, quite frankly, they're better than. They should be better than on paper, but they're not coming out and playing hard enough. And they're also, just some injuries the Lakers are dealing with as well. But I ain't going to lie to you, man. DeJounte Murray looked really nice tonight. I hate to say it, but he got everything he wanted, bro. Pick and roll, getting to the rim, mid-range. And people say he can't finish. I'm like, he finished like every layup I saw him take this today. I mean, maybe because Davis wasn't in the game, but Murray had over what I think he had about 25 points tonight. He was getting off. He didn't even play that many minutes. He would just when he was in the game, he was just so effective, man. And it makes the Lakers kind of scratch their head like, shit, we're trying to hang on to like D'Lo and hang on to Reeves, but honestly, like it's an upgrade. As much as you want to say it's not, oh, he's not lockdown defender like he used to be, bro. He played way better defense than our guards did tonight. So what are you gonna say now? At this point, it's like, look, you know. Your window's closing for LeBron. LeBron's about to retire pretty soon. AD, you know, he's going to be A1A. He's going to carry some nights he's going to disappear. We know how that is. No knock on AD, though. He's had a great year. But honestly, the Lakers are going to have to figure out a way to upgrade the guard position because they might sacrifice some offense to provide defense, which actually will help them because they force a lot of turnovers when they have Cam Reddish in and Vando in. You know, and when they alternate the two of them, they force a lot of turnovers. So it's not like they can't, you know, get points in transition and things like that. That's why I think Bruce Brown wouldn't be a bad option if they can get Murray and Brown. Yes, the three-point shooting might be just the same or if not, maybe a little bit better depending on, you know, how Ham decides to run this offense, which has been kind of struggling as well. But, I mean, they got to do something, bro. At this point, it's like, look, we're losing with the way we're running things right now. And AD and LeBron have been healthy for the majority of the year. So at this point, it's like, all right, now we got to look at what the weak links are. And to be frank with you, it's our guards. I love Reeves, I love D'Lo, but D'Lo's going to go on a cold streak like he's starting to. You saw him struggle tonight. He couldn't get any shots to fall down, and they played him off the floor. The same issue we had in the Western Conference Finals against the Nuggets last year. He gets played off the floor because he can't guard his position. So if he's not going to give you 25 tonight and give you 10 points and turn the ball over or commit fouls, silly fouls, and just put the people on the free throw line, it's like, well, I can't play you because everybody's going to put you in the pick and roll and go at you and attack you. That's the same issue we're having here. So the Lakers front office are going to have to figure out what they got to have to do. I say we go ahead and just gamble it. You might as well go ahead and take a shot at Murray. The Hawks have already talked to him about a deal. I think it was like D'Angelo Russell, Jalen Hood-Schifino, and a first-round pick was what they wanted. Or I think they wanted Reeves. So either way, if they want Reeves, I say give them Reeves, bro. And then negotiate with D'Angelo about trying to stay because he's one of our better shooters. So even if Reeves gets traded and then D'Angelo decides to stay and they do it like that, they should try to talk to him and say, look, man, we want you to be here. You're a good player. You know, you play hard for us. You're one of our best scorers. We still need you regardless if you can't play defense or not. They're still going to need some scoring at some point. So I think him being on the team is still good. He's been more consistent than Reeves this year, unfortunately. I like Reeves, but Reeves is a liability on defense as well, man. And when his shot's not falling, he's not getting to the free throw line, he's kind of just out there too because he's going to get attacked every time, just like D'Lo in the pick and roll. So LA's going to have to figure out a way to get a better point of attack defender, which is what Gabe Vincent was supposed to be, but he's been hurt. So we can't bank on him coming back healthy. I mean, I think when he comes back, he'll help us out with point guard depth. Like a night like tonight when D'Lo's struggling, you can put Gabe Vincent in and see if he can give you some offense. And he's good at getting to the rim too. So, but, you know, he's not healthy right now, so we can't really talk as if he is. So I think at the end of the day, man, DeJounte is going to have to be the trade. If it's not DeJounte, they're going to have to figure out a way to get some more players who can cover up the weaknesses of our defense. Because if you got Reeves on the court, Taurean Prince on the court, D'Lo on the court, and LeBron James, and no knock to the king, but LeBron he picks and chooses when he plays defense as well. So if you got four people on the court who don't defend and you got Anthony Davis on the court with him, you're putting Anthony Davis in a position to where he's going to have to cover up for hella mistakes, and he can't. And you start seeing what happens. He covers up, he gets a block, and all of a sudden somebody else crashes the boards because TP doesn't box out or LeBron doesn't box out, and you're like, all right, bro. And AD gets frustrated. Like, what's the point of me over here helping you on defense if y'all not going to box out to get a rebound? But that's also the problem with the lineup, where if you put Vando in instead of Taurean Prince, Vando will probably get the rebound because Vando is a hustler. He's not going to watch the ball go up, and he's not going to take plays off. Vando's going to hustle. So, I mean, if Ham doesn't do it, doesn't switch his lineup, I think we're going to continue to struggle because what's going to happen is the first quarter we're going to be down, and then we're going to come out the second quarter and try to fight our way back, and the other team's going to score. They're an NBA team. They're not just going to sit here and let us just score. And we don't have a fast-paced team until we get out in transition. So it's like when you put everything together, Darvin Ham's going to have to start Vando, give him those starters minutes because he's performing better than Taurean Prince. He doesn't shoot three very much, but he's doing what he has to do to stay on the floor. The man had 12 points, 5 rebounds, and a couple steals in less than 30 minutes today, and he's not starting. I don't understand why. So they need to start this man because I'm getting irritated with him playing Taurean Prince so many minutes, and Prince he's not efficient right now. So if he's not efficient, you can't ride the hot hand that ain't hot. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say, y'all. We're back under 500. We're probably, the 10th seed now because the Jazz had a tied record with us at 24-24. So now we're back in the 10th seed. And then the road trip gets harder. We got to play against, Boston, and we got Denver. We got some tough games coming up, man. And for us to drop games against non-playoff teams and then have to play against playoff teams like the Celtics. Celtics are like a championship contender. The Nuggets are the defending champions, so you got to worry about playing a high-powered offense with a big who can dominate you. If AD's not healthy, that's a wash. We're going to get our asses kicked. I'm being real. So we'll see how this next stretch of the games goes. Honestly, if the Lakers don't improve by trying to make a trade, I don't think they're going to do very well. They're going to probably be a play-in team like they were last year with the 10th seed. And they're probably going to get bounced out the second round or something like that. I'm not knocking my team, but with the way they play inconsistently, you can only expect more of the same, especially with the coaching and how they haven't been putting all their players in the right spots to be the most effective. With like Rui Hachimura hasn't been getting enough minutes, in my opinion. So like Ham's going to have to cut Taurean Prince's minutes and give him more, and then give Vando and Rui more minutes. And even when Cam comes back, bro, I like Cam more than I like Taurean Prince. I ain't going to lie to you. At least Cam will hit the three. He'll take the shot. Sometimes Taurean gets the ball, doesn't even shoot it. You're like, bro, that's what you're here for. Shoot the fucking ball. So I hope Cam comes back healthy in another week. I think it said he's out for like 2 weeks. If Cam comes back healthy, I'm like, dude, I would even say start Vando and then just start Rui instead of, you know what I mean? Start Vando or start Rui. You got to switch this up because this isn't working. But that's all I had to say for tonight. I know I said that 2 minutes ago, y'all, but it's been a frustrating couple of days. But, it's life, man. Hopefully the Lakers will figure this out. If you guys like the channel, please like and subscribe. Leave some comments in the comments. If you agree with any points I have or disagree, that's okay. I love to have a conversation. But, yeah, you guys take care and have a good night.